Hey guys, it's Brandon, and I'm just now realizing how shitty the lighting is in here, but I don't have much time and I want to make my 3 weeks on T video, while it's still fresh. So, yesterday was my 3 week mark, and everything's been pretty great. Just to talk about a few changes I've noticed, I think I said in the 10 week or 10 day video that I wasn't really feeling super horny or amorous, and yeah, that's changed a little bit. Not in this sort of hit you hard sort of way, but it's definitely been a gradual thing, and having a lot of the sex, and that's a good thing. So yeah, my confidence is kind of a little bit better. I think just kind of in situations where I would normally get a little anxiety or a little self-conscious, I just don't care. I've definitely stopped caring about a lot of things, material possessions and things like that I used to put a lot of value in or be very sentimental about. I noticed that I just don't, it's just not the same. There's not the same emotional attachment. And I had the opportunity to kind of figure that out because we were moving. And so every time that something would come up, like, hey, do you want to hold on to this thing or that thing? I was like, nope, get rid of it. I can't think of a use for it, just get rid of it. Which is so not like me at all. So what else is happening? I feel a little stronger. I think that, I've been able to, kind of lift heavier things, and I've been able to, just do more push-ups and things like that, generally because I lost weight a while back. But just since starting hormones, I've been, really consistently able to do more and lift more, and that's been pretty cool. But on the other end of that spectrum, I take a lot of naps. I've been just really tired, not during the day, but as soon as I'm done for the day, done with work, I just want to nap. I don't even mean to do it. I just have to get off and nap. I'm not even gonna lie. What else was I gonna talk about? I think my voice is kind of back and forth right now. The other day I was driving in the car and I called up my wife, and I felt like even if I tried to make my voice higher, like I cleared my throat and tried to make it higher, I couldn't do it. It was just where it was sitting at the time. So I thought, oh wow, that's a big voice drop, that's really cool. And then, an hour later it was back to where it was. So I guess it's kind of going to be something that goes back and forth until it settles. But it's still pretty cool. Let's see. I am smelly. I have never been the type of person to sweat very much, even if I'm working out or working really hard outside. I don't sweat. I just never have. Now, I sweat, like, automatically in the summer heat in Florida. I am sweating, and I smell, and I've never smelled before. So it's really crazy to kind of experience that. I need some extra strength deodorant. I use that natural stuff, and I don't know, I might have to upgrade. Let's see. So I'm still not out at work, and that's something I'm working on, but it's just too crazy there right now with, just things that are going on in projects, and, if I come out now, it's going to be a whole ordeal, so I'm kind of waiting on that. I wish it could just be done, but it's kind of funny because I'm shooting all this week at this one location. It's like technology-based training, and I'm shooting their training, and they're all kind of like talking to me because I have to make sure they have the mic and that their audio's set up and whatever, and they'll be like, oh, and so back there, and they're using my birth name, and I'm like, no. And they'll say she and her and da-da-da-da, and I'm always like, no. But I have to go with it because it's just, it's my job. I think that they're kind of weirded out too because they, I don't know that they perceive me as male. Oh, look, it's Scrooge. You're not supposed to be on the couch. Yep. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I have the worst ADD now. I'm always so distracted. So yeah, work, and hopefully that will end soon. My mom, I wanted to talk about my mother because she's saying things now like, okay, so, what kind of clothes should I be looking for you to buy? And that's really weird because my mom doesn't buy me clothes. Like, we haven't been close like that in a really long time, but I think that she's like a huge fan of this, but not in like, she doesn't call me up every day and say, how are things, like, nobody's asking questions like that, but she's just like, what sizes do you wear? And I said, well, you know, I might be a little bit bigger because of hormone therapy. I'm eating all the time, and I was just like honest with her about how I'm pretty sure I'm gonna gain weight pretty soon, and she's like, oh, well, are you sure you're okay with that? Are you sure you want to do this? And I want to be like, dude, I'll gain 20 pounds. I'll gain, 50 pounds if it means that, I can get the changes that I want from the hormones. And I don't know that she completely gets that, but maybe telling her that, made her understand how serious I am about everything. Not that she thinks I'm not serious, but, So anyway, she wants to buy me clothes. Or she wants to give me somebody's hand-me-downs, maybe. I don't know. But it's still pretty cool. She's been really, like, into helping me figure out name stuff and, like, giving me other names. But I'm pretty, set on my name. And trying to, get me clothing. I picked up the phone the other day, and I was in the middle of doing a bunch of stuff when I picked it up, and she called, and I was like, hey. And she just started laughing. I was like, what are you laughing about? And she's like, nothing. And I could tell that she was just kind of weirded out by my voice already. So, speaking of voice, I'll kind of cut this, well, not short, but I'll cut it because we're about to go out with some friends, and I just knew I would forget to do this. So, this is my voice, 3 weeks on T, and I will update again soon.